Hello, everybody. My name is Melissa Wilson, and I am here to talk about why you should be doing yoga in your recovery. Months and months ago, I did kind of like a three-part mini-series about meditation and how it's beneficial for recovery. And I meant to do a yoga follow-up very shortly after that, but life was life, and it's been ages, so I'm doing it now. Hey there, girl. Hi. My friend from Germany's on. Oh, sorry, I got all giddy. So I'm going to be talking about why you need to be doing yoga in your recovery journey, right? More and more treatment is going towards the holistic form of recovery. I know. Well, first, holistic means whole body, right? It combines like the mind, body, and spirit. And a lot of treatment facilities and just like inpatient, outpatient centers are incorporating traditional, complementary, and alternative forms of recovery. And so yoga would fall under the complementary form of recovery treatment. And where meditation is more of a practice for just your mind, yoga kind of brings the mind and the body together along with your breath to really bring it all to one, to bring in that self-awareness. And the benefits of yoga are, like most people know, is stress relief, more self-awareness, pain relief, better sleep, more energy, emotional healing. You learn to breathe through difficulty, like difficult emotions, difficult bodily sensations. So that's why it's beneficial to use for addiction. They believe it helps prevent relapse, and it's a healthy outlet. See, when you're recovering from addiction, you don't just stop using whatever your drug of choice is, you have to replace it. So yoga is a phenomenal thing to replace addiction with, right? When you get a craving, just go sit in a pose somewhere. One of my favorite poses is legs up the wall. That is very great for bringing down stress levels. Excuse me. And this isn't just woo-woo stuff, right? This is actually backed by science. There are scientific studies to prove that yoga helps reduce stress. It brings on better sleep. It helps with emotional healing, increased energy, and all that. So that's why they bring it into addiction treatment. I know in the two inpatient facilities that I've been into, meditation and yoga were both incorporated with your more traditional treatment for addiction. So active addiction actually changes your brain. It changes the pathways, it changes the chemistry, and it takes up to 2 years for our brains to heal after cessation of using whatever substance. And yoga actually helps your brain heal that damage. The breathing, the meditating, it's all connected, the stress relief, all of it. And yoga also helps to reinforce that mind-body connection, right? When we're in a difficult pose in yoga, the first thing I start doing is like, my brain is like, I can't do this. I want out of this pose. This hurts. I don't want to be here. You know, all that blah, blah, blah that our brains do. And the point is to stay in the pose. They say when that starts happening, that's when yoga begins, right? When we want to get out of the pose, that's when the practice of yoga begins, because that's when we're teaching ourselves to stay with it, breathe through it, be here in the moment. You can do this. You know, that's the kind of stuff we're supposed to be doing. And that's very beneficial for an addict in recovery. If an addict can learn to breathe through difficult emotions, difficult bodily sensations, you know, pain, whatever, that would so help them in the recovery process. And it also helps to focus the energy inwards, right? As addicts, our natural tendency is to run away. We don't like discomfort. We don't like mental, emotional nastiness at all. We want to run. That's just our nature. That's why we get addicted. Yoga helps bring us back to center, helps us stay with ourselves, in ourselves, to get through whatever the difficulty is. And those are another reason why yoga is so beneficial for addiction recovery. So that was just kind of like a brief overview. I just kind of wanted to touch on it. I think I'm going to do more because my meditation series, I did a 3-part series. So I'm going to dig into this a little bit more, find out some specific poses maybe that are key to addiction, some specific ones that would help with stress and depression, because those are 2 definite emotions that affect addicts. Well, it affects everybody, but addicts really struggle with those, and those are the ones that we run away from the most. So I'll come back at you next time with a little 3-part mini-series about specific poses to help with recovery. Thank you for watching. Have a good one. Bye.